Do not settle for average, status quo, or mediocrity. Instead, make every day amazing. Do the absolute best that you can do at everything you do. Reach for the stars and live a life full of wonder, excitement, joy, love. Be exceptional. That's a little bit about what we're going to talk about today in Coffee with Alain. Appreciate everybody joining me. Put in the comments, share the videos, get this around, ask questions, make this fun, have a great community. That's what we want with this. If you're watching on a replay, do the same thing. I'll answer comments from a replay, and I appreciate the shares and such too. If you're listening to it on the podcast, help share the podcast around. Let the people see the blog. Sometimes with the blog, I add different things to add to the live broadcast that is posted in the blog. So appreciate everybody doing that. Good morning, Jay. Glad to see you here this morning on a Wednesday morning. Hope you're making your day amazing. We're not going to settle. Settling for average, settling for the status quo, settling for mediocrity. What kind of life is that? Who wants to just be average? You know, when you look at average people, it's not the group I want to be part of. Is it the group you want to be part of? Probably not, because we're hooking up and you're listening to me and, you know, we have a relationship going on, whether we're friends or whether you just like listening to this podcast and like some of the things I share. If you like those kind of things, you're not going to just settle for amazing. Or you're not going to just settle for average. You're going to reach and make things amazing. Maybe I need a little bit more coffee out of this make everyday amazing cup. But that's what we want to do. Jay says amazing. That's what he's going for. And amazing doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be a mountain of wealth or monetarily things. You can make an amazing day by spending quality time with a significant other, spending quality time with people that you're helping. You can not settle for average by doing the absolute best that you can do at whatever occupation you've chosen or whatever occupation you're doing right now. You're going to make the cleanest, the best, the whatever you have to do to make sure that it is amazing and not just average. We don't care about the status quo. Yeah, we have to give this level of performance or we get fired, the bare minimum. No, we're going to do the absolute best. We're going to give the best customer service that we can provide if we're in a customer service position. We're not going to settle. We're going to go above and beyond what everyone else wants to do. And that's what's going to set us apart. And it's what's going to make us feel better when we go to bed at night, knowing that we didn't settle for average, that we didn't settle for mediocrity, that we went out and made our day amazing, regardless of what we were doing. Kellen says, hey, Alain. Hey, back to you, Kellen. Glad to be here. What an amazing life. Thank you very much. Some of them are better than others, but every day I try to come on here and share something that can benefit you in some way, whether it's a little taste of motivation to start your day, whether it's a tip to help keep you safe or defend yourself if you have to, whether it's just sharing some news, sharing something that I've done that can hopefully inspire you to go out and do even greater, better things. I mean, I shared a bunch about Disney. You might not ever want to go to Disneyland or Disney World, and that's fine. But hopefully when I shared that and you said, wow, Alain had a great time with his wife and daughter, what can I do to have a great time with my significant other, my kids, my friends, and go do that? Not that you have to emulate and copy me, but use me as an example to go out and do the great things of your own. Do the amazing things that you do. I happen to know Kellen's business because I have some of her cards. She has cards that wow. And they're not just your average status quo, mediocre cards that you go buy at the store. She personalizes them, makes them 3D, and makes it when people open the envelope, they go, wow. She's not settling for just an average. She's always trying to one up and go better and make those things wow people and amaze people, which helps people grow their business. People seek her out for those cards to make their business one step above. Okay? I have absolutely nothing to do with cards, and I couldn't create those cards. It's out of my wheelhouse, the creativity that Kellen has. But that's just an example of somebody that's not settling and doing something one step higher. If you want to check out her work, go to cardsthatwow.com and check out the cards and the different gifts and different things that she can do, and how she helps businesses wow their customers because they're above average. They're above the status quo. How many businesses do you know that you get the personalized card from? There's some out there. Now, how many do you know that you get the personalized card that makes you go, wow, that's a really cool card? See, that's what we're not settling for. Jay says, going the next step. Exactly. We're going to go just a little bit more. We're going to provide our customers a little bit more. We're going to do things with our family just a little bit more. We're not going to just settle for average. I have a friend here in Missoula. Her birthday parties are just known because her and her family, she has an amazing large family, and it's kids and grandkids, and she might have great grandkids now, and wonderful family, wonderful people. But the birthday parties that they celebrate, they're not your average birthday parties. They're always doing something amazing to go one and beyond. And Carolyn's been a great friend for over 20 years, and I'm just amazed at the birthday parties when she shares things about them and the things that her and her family do, because they are not going to settle for just average status quo mediocrity in their lives. Nobody should settle for that in their lives. Dixon says, never settle for mediocre. Exactly. Another great example, Dixon and I both teach at the Korean Martial Art Festival. That's how we became good friends, because we're both instructors, and besides teaching and enjoying each other's classes, we go out to dinner and do other things together, and we've become good friends over the years. The Korean Martial Art Festival has grown and become bigger and better every year because Thomas Gordon, the host, won't settle for mediocre. He's always trying to one up. And he even says it's sometimes hard thinking about, what am I going to do next year and the year after to top this and to top that? But we can't just settle for just, if we could just make this just an ordinary event like everybody else's. He never wanted that. He wanted to be better than everybody else's. He wanted to create something that people enjoyed and wanted to keep coming back to, and that's what he did. There are countless examples out there of people that are not settling for average or the status quo, and they're not mediocre one bit. They are making things amazing. And they stand out because way too many people are settling for average, good enough, status quo. Why do more? Mediocrity. It's in the medium, right? Let's just stay there. A lot of people have that attitude. Go to work, do the minimum, get the minimum paycheck, because you don't get advances or bonuses too much when all you do is the minimum required to not get fired. Go home, watch TV, repeat, repeat, repeat. There's so much wonder. You are alive. We're only here for a short time. enjoy every moment that you can, make every day amazing, and quit settling for average. And that goes for the things you do, the people you hang out with, the work that you accomplish. Make sure that everything in your life, you're striving to be amazing. And it'll be that much better. Appreciate everybody joining me this morning. Remember, comments, shares, all of those are greatly appreciated. Check out the stuff at Enjoy Life Safely. You can find all the archive videos, all the archive podcasts where I just edit out some of it and shrink it down to the audio. They're all there, plus additional stuff. Sign up for my emails. I don't have them going full speed yet, but you can still sign up and get some bonuses. Free guide to situational awareness, some awareness videos, a little course. So go to Enjoy Life Safely, sign up. There's a lot of great things coming through that site soon. Until tomorrow, make your day amazing and every day repeat.